Welcome to the LaFrance Gymnasium over at Bishop Connolly for boys basketball. Tonight, the Mayflower League battle between the West Bridgewater Wildcats and the hometown Bishop Connolly Cougars. Evan Masters with you alongside on Fred TV Channel 9, bringing you winter sports coverage here across Fall River. We're just about ready to get this one going. We're going to announce the starters and hit the court to play some hoops. West Bridgewater coming in at 7-3 tonight, coached by Mike Antonio. Of course, the Cougars coached by Billy Shea.
Welcome to tonight's game between Bishop Connolly and West Bridgewater. Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's game. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes, and please assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. At this time, we would like to introduce the starting lineup for West Bridgewater. Matt Lawler. Nick Bethany.
So the starters for West Bridgewater, we have number 0, Matt Lawyer. Number 2, Nick Bethany.
And Chris Harrison. And now,
Number 21, Cody LaRousse. 22, Chris Harrison.
number 15, Kevin Sullivan. Number 1, Chapin Nara. Number 41, Nell.
Fifth starter for the Wildcats, DJ Morrell, or Morrell rather, number 12.
Alex McRae. And number 20,
For the Cougars, we have number 1, Chaitan Nera. Number 15, Kevin Sullivan. Number 41, Nilan Nera. Number 20, Logan Reardon. And number 4, Alex McRae. And we are going to take a moment of silence here to remember a longtime great across the city. Coach Billy Shea's dad, Shifty Shea, passed away, age 87.
And now Brianna Dupont and the singing of the national anthem.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, and all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the brave and the home of the brave.
And so an emotional start to this one, seeing Coach Shea wiping his eyes at the end of the national anthem. His dad, Shifty, was such a big part of athletics here in the city for years. Ask anybody, and they'll tell you the same thing. And I was fortunate enough to meet him just a few years ago when they when this court was dedicated to both Billy and Shifty Shea, and their names are actually at the end of both courts here on the Cougars gym in the LaFrance Gymnasium. So really a nice special moment there, paying tribute to the legendary Shifty Shea. Both sides have taken the court. This one about to get underway. Alex McCray and Cody LaRose in the circle, ready to receive the opening tip. And West Bridgewater has it. Nick Bethany with it. And he hands it off to DJ Morrell. So the Wildcats will start with possession here in the first. Cougars come in at 2-5. They have struggled early this season. Trying to put it up with Matt Lawyer. No dice, and that is Chathan Nera to his brother Nillen. Nillen called on a travel before you can get the shot off. So we turn over here to start the game for the Cougars. Look down the Cougars roster. You see how many football players there are on this year's team. It's unbelievable how many. Kevin Sullivan, the quarterback, Chathan Nera, Nillen Nera, Alex McCray. So many players here, rather Alec Kafori, Trevor Reese, Harold Beckford, Adam Deliker, down the list. So many football players on the basketball team this year. Almost a travel there too, almost lost it. Jump ball called. It will be Cougars ball. Shot clock reset to 15 seconds, and Chathan will inbound. Friendly bounce to Sullivan. Chathan gets it back. Sullivan returning the favor. Now across to Nillen, wide open. Quickly covered up though. Running out of time, and nice defensive stop there. Nice job by the Wildcats. Shot clock violation. Cougars lose it. Quick pass to Bethany. That would have been for three. No good. It'll remain Cougars ball. Nice pass in. That's for three. That one also off the mark. Fighting for it is Nillen Nera. He gets free. Gets it to Reardon. Down the court to McCray. Wide open. This should be an easy layup. And the scoreless tie is broken here. Almost 2 minutes in. Good D by the Cougars, but Lawyer sneaks in behind. He puts it up for two. Well, that's quite the hit that LaRose just put on Chathan Nera. That's going to be the first foul of the game. And it'll be Cougars ball. They'll inbound the ball once again. Shot clock needing to be reset. Chathan Nera gets the inbound pass from his brother, Nillen. Going to drive the lane, gets it to McCray, and McCray is stripped. And it should be another foul on the Wildcats. Second foul for the Wildcats. This one, the first on DJ Morrell. So it should be two fouls for the Wildcats. No fouls for the Cougars yet tonight. And McCray good at the line on his first. McCray can't get the second one to roll, but Sullivan gets the rebound, tries to put it up. And it'll be white ball. Nice job by Sullivan there to get that rebound. Nillen wide open. It's tipped. McCray using the height to get that one, and he throws it away. LaRose is fouled, and Reardon gets Connolly's first foul tonight. So LaRose at the line now. LaRose hits the first. We're tied at 3, 5:38 to play here in this first quarter. No shot there as it's a lane violation by number 12. That's DJ Morrell. And Morrell called on a foul now, his second straight. Jathan Nera directing traffic. Gets it to Reardon. Plus this Cougars team looking very different than we're used to. McCray is the Cougars' lone scorer so far. He has all 5 points. But, you know, with the likes of Dylan Holland, 1,000-point scorer, Conrad Bradbury, 1,000 rebound getter, big center underneath, players like Brian Quinn that moved on a couple years ago, and Jack Santoro, the list goes on and on. All of those players and more were on the championship squad in 2013 as Sullivan can't put it up. And this team looking very, very different now. Whole new look for the Cougars. Cody LaRose, pass underneath, it's lost, might have a jump ball. No, LaRose does a nice job, get it back. Bethany for 3, can't roll it in. The rebound to Lawyers, he can't put it up, and now LaRose is fouled. It'll be the Cougars' second foul. First foul on Sullivan, and LaRose heads to the line again. 1 for 2 on that first trip. Misses the first. And our first subs of the game here, DJ Morrell taking a seat, giving way to John Whiteham. John Whittam. 0 for 2 at the line is LaRose. Tough trip there. Had an opportunity to tie it up in the early goings, could not do it. So Jathan carries it, hands it off to Nillen. Nillen wants a long 3, and he sinks it. That was for well beyond college range right there. Again, I mentioned before, this gym is used by the BCC Bayhawks as the Cougars go 2-on-1 in the basket. Jathan no good, Nillen is good. 10-3. But LaRose does the same thing on the other end, much to Coach Shea's chagrin. Timeout called by the Wildcats. It's 10-5 halfway through this first quarter. Cougars lead. But again, I mentioned the 3-point lines here. There are 2 because the BCC Bayhawks college team uses this gym as well for their home games. And so there's a black arc, and that's for high school, and then the green arc is just slightly further outside in college range there. And Nillen took that 3 from well outside, both arcs. So McCray with 5 points for the Cougars. Nillen Nera with 5 as well. He grabbed those last 5 very quickly. On the other side, a basket for Lawyer and a basket and a free throw for LaRose. That's it so far. Cougars had a big win last week against Sacred Heart. We covered the girls' game right here on Fred TV. The boys traveled to Sacred Heart, came out on top in that one. That was a league matchup as well. So that was a big one for the Cougars. Tonight, of course, Mayflower League action as well. Squaring off against West Bridgewater. Wildcats visiting the Spindle City. It'll be Nillen inbounding. Logan Reardon is open double team. They get it to Nera. Now Nera heading up the court. Gives it to Chathan. Chathan to McCray underneath. Puts it up. Nice first quarter for McCray. He's got 7. Seeing his height come into effect here. Saw him as a JV player last couple years. He had a few minutes to play on varsity. That's put up for 3 by Whitem. Reardon to McCray. McCray wants another putback, and he's fouled. And just after Whitem gets the 3, he's now called for the foul. Put McCray at the line. He's 1 for 2. And the first is good. Two for 2 that trip to the line. 14-8 the score. Christian Keeling coming into the game for Chris Harrington on the Bridgewater side. So far, no subs for the Cougars the first 5 minutes. Nice pass to Lawyers, able to keep it. It rolls off the rim. Just fell the wrong way for him. Nillen with the rebound gives it to Chathan. He'll power it up the court. To McCray underneath. And 1 for the foul. Whitem with his second straight foul on McCray. McCray with a chance at a 3-point play here. Whitem was flying through the air when McCray put that one up. And it's good. And the Cougars have more than doubled up the score of the Wildcats. 17-8 the score now after that 3-point play. Nice move by number 21 there. LaRose finally goes in. To the corner to Nera for 3 again. His second from downtown. That's out of play. Reardon taking some time to let the offense formation reset. That was to McCray right through the 5-hole. The Cougars turn it over. They throw it away. Was intended for McCray. It went right through the legs. Bethany with it. Gives it to... That was Whitem. Put up the 3, no good. And the Cougars get it back on another turnover. Under 2 minutes to play in this first quarter. 20-10 the score. Cougars lead. Sullivan puts it up. His first basket of the game. Out of bounds. Mike Antonio, coach of the Wildcats, not buying that. Thought it was a foul. You can't believe it. Player stepped out of bounds. Might have been a little contact, but not enough for the officials to call it. Sullivan for 2. Our officials tonight, Brett Morin and Jerry Como. McCray grabs the loose ball, gives it away, and then Nilanera is able to steal it back. Jathan pulls up a quick jumper, and it rolls out. Sullivan with the rebound, gets it back again. That time he gets it in. Cougars looking good here in the latter half of this first quarter. 26-10 the score. Timeout called by West Bridgewater, their second. Cougars cheerleaders passing the time out here, passing the time as the teams meet in the huddle. See the Cougars on your screen there. There's the first warning buzzer. Billy Shea's got to be happy because Connolly has outscored West Bridgewater 16-5 since that last time out. That was just 3 minutes ago. So a nice little run for the Cougars. Stepping up big offensively. Looking back at that Sacred Heart game, they led after one quarter 30-5. This one is 26-10 right now. Could be more. We'll see what happens. Nice pull up there by Christian Keeling, his first. Reardon to Chathan, to Sullivan, back to Chathan it goes. Back to Reardon, now to Nillen in the corner. McCray is there, lots of passing going on. Reardon back to Nillen, Nillen for 3. His third from outside. Looking good as the youngster. Sullivan with the rebound. 12 seconds to play in the first quarter. They get it to Nillen. Back to Sullivan. Sullivan to McCray, and McCray is fouled. First foul on number 0, Lawyer. The 6th foul on West Bridgewater. So got to be careful. They're going to put the Cougars into bonus pretty quickly here in this first half. McCray puts it up. Boy, he's had a nice first quarter too. Second one misses. Loose ball. 5 seconds. Bethany gonna charge it. Can they get the shot off? Keeling does, but it's no good. Really impressive end to that first quarter for Bishop Connolly. Put up 20 points and held the Wildcats to 6 over those final 4 minutes after leading 10-5. Really nice finish. Actually held the Wildcats to 7. Once again, simple arithmetic. So 30-12 after one quarter. Tally up these numbers. Sullivan for the Cougars had 6. Nilanera using the outside shot effectively. Had a field goal in there as well. So 11 points for him. McCray was a big presence at the line and underneath as well. 8 points from the field, 5 from the line, so he's got 13 to lead scorers right now. 5 points on the other side for Cody LaRose. 2 for Keeling, 3 from Whiteham, had a 3-pointer midway through, and 1 basket for Lawyer. 6 fouls for the Wildcats, 2 for the Cougars, who have already hit the court. They're ready to rock. Want to keep the momentum going here. And our first substitutions of the game for the Cougars. Chris Bacon, number 3, in to start this second quarter with Logan Reardon taking a seat. One player who the Cougars are without as the Wildcats start with points. Nice pass to LaRose. He starts it off well. One player that the Cougars have been without is Cedric Souza. We thought would be a big part of this team, but he's been nursing an injury. He hasn't played it all this season. It's got to be real defeating. Nera from outside. Oh, in and out it goes. That'll make you cringe. So close. It was halfway in the basket and it popped back out. Zero gravity on that end of the court. LaRose with the foul. It's the 7th for West Bridgewater, so it's a 1-and-1. So that's good news for Bishop Connolly because for these final 7.5 minutes before the half comes to a close, Cougars are going to be at the line for any foul. Nera puts up the first one, and it's no good. So the 1-and-1 doesn't happen that time. Comes up empty. Another bank shot. That one does not go. Jump ball. Quick whistle there. And it's going to be Conley ball. Just the second jump ball that we've had. We had one back in the first quarter that went West Bridgewater's way. This time, Cougars get it. They get it to Nera, to McCray. That's going to be a little bit long. Quick turnaround. Morrell to the basket. Left-hand side, really nice. And Coach Shea wants timeout. First timeout called by the Cougars tonight. Both teams back out on the court. And it'll be Bacon inbounding to Chafin. Sends it back to Bacon, calling for Nillen, who stays inbounds. Had to go up the ladder for it. So did Chafin, for that matter. So my pass is underneath to McCray using the height. And McCray is fouled. Now in the process of a shot. So McCray should be at the line for 2. This will not be a 1-and-1 situation. Third foul on LaRose, his second straight foul. It's the 8th now on the Wildcats. McCray misses the first one. At this point, he was 5 for 7. Make it 5 for 8. He'll get a reprieve here, though. No good that time. So an 0 for trip. Ball goes out of play. Cougars will get it right back. Coach Shea calling out formations. Nillen all alone, but quickly covered by Morrell. Cross to Chafin. Chafin back to Nillen. Almost pulled up for the 3, thought about it. Gives it back to his brother. His brother wants his first 3 of the game, and he knocks it down. Actually, that's the first points of the whole night for Chafin. Chris Bacon called on that foul. So Cougars third, his first. Morrell driving the lane, gives it off to Lawyer. Can't put it in. McCray. McCray going up to grab that. Errant pass there. Some personnel changes here for the Wildcats as John Whiteham, number 11, back in. Alex Baker in for the first time, and Christian Keeling back in. That errant pass went out off of the Wildcats, so Cougars get to keep it. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Sullivan. He pulls up for three. That's long. Right into the hands of Nilanera. And it appears he's fouled. Foul is on Alex Baker just into the game. It's the Wildcats' 9th, and boy, they're really racking them up. So Nilanera at the line. Hits the first there. First one is good. Second one, no good. So 34-16 is the score, with Bishop Connolly leading West Bridgewater. Long three put up by Morrell. Foot race to the corner. It's grabbed by Baker. Wildcats keep it. Keeling rolls it off the rim. Sullivan comes away with the rebound. Runs into Morrell before pulling up. Sullivan gets a nice pass. Now gives it to McCray. Oh, that was pretty. McCray leading everybody with 15 points. Chathan Nera called on a foul. This is his first. The fourth for Bishop Connolly. McCray will take a seat. Gives way to Sean O'Connor, number 44. Reardon still on the bench as well, so just the second sub that Coach Shea has made tonight. 20-point lead for Bishop Connolly. Morrell trying to get free of Bacon. Bacon all in his face. It's tipped. Sullivan takes it. Nilanera wants it. Underneath. Good for two. Nice job. Good defense. Great putback. Coach Antonio calling timeout for the Wildcats. Halfway through this second quarter, 38 for the Cougars, 16 for the Wildcats. Evan Massoud with you on Fred TV Channel 9. A little bit of a slow start to this quarter for both sides. Cougars with 30 in the first quarter. Well, in these last 4 minutes, only 8 points, but they've held West Bridgewater to just 4, so still in the plus. Again, we remind you, if you want a DVD copy of this game to have in your homes to watch over and over again, log on to fredtv.us and click request forms on the toolbar at the top of the page and submit your order to us. It's $10 per DVD. We also invite you to like and follow our Facebook page, which is Fred TV Sports. FRED-TV Sports. We have updates throughout the week. We also post some great video to that page as well, linked over to our Vimeo page, so be sure to like and follow it. Keeling to the corner to Chris Harrison, back into the game. Now gives it back to Keeling. Morrell is fouled. No shot. Second foul for Chris Bacon. The Cougars starting to add him up a little bit. That's 5 now for Bishop Connolly. Harrison will inbound. Morrell takes it. Long three is short. Down the court to Bacon. He has it. Can't put it in, though. That's tipped by Chaitan Nera. All kinds of contact, and Nera goes down. Wildcats come away with it. Keeling with a nice move, and he is fouled. Sean O'Connor called on his first foul. Six fouls now for Bishop Connolly. Keeling, his first trip to the line, starts off well as he hits the first. Matt Lawyer getting ready to check back in. Lawler coming in for LaRose rather. McRose is something, flowers you can buy at McDonald's. LaRose is the player we're watching on the court. Keeling did hit that second, so a good trip for him to the line as O'Connor goes underneath. Good for two. His first put back tonight. Filling the shoes of McCray nicely as McCray stays on the bench here. Tipped away by Nilan Nera. Head into the basket. Good for two. Nilan has 16 points tonight. Now your game high, passing his teammate McCray, who had 15 before exiting. Rolled in by Morrell. Logan Reardon ready to check in for Bishop Connolly, as is Nick Bethany for the Wildcats. Nera puts it up, no good. And Morrell with a quick pass, and it's lost down the court by John Whitem. Chris Bacon out of the game, Whitem out of the game. They take a seat, they're subbed out. Bacon did a nice job. Reardon with it. Chaitan Nera backs up. That's for three. He has two baskets. They're both from outside. 25-point lead for Bishop Connolly. That was tipped. Defense looking pretty good too right now. Sullivan pulls up. Spin move. Floats it. That was pretty. Timeout Wildcats as the lead swells 47-20 with 2:01 to play in this first half. Second timeout called this quarter by the Wildcats. Morrell takes it across centers. We're back to the action after the timeout. Jathan trying to tip it away again. Pass is lost, but taken back again. Lawler with it. That'll be Cougars ball. A little pushing and shoving there after the whistle by Lawler, and the official taking exception to it. And it is Wildcats ball, which actually what I thought it was. Cougars got the last jump ball, so it should be Wildcats ball. Looks like we're gonna double check here. The Wildcats keep it, but 5 seconds on the shot clock. Gonna have to make something happen fast. Put up for three by Nick Bethany, his first basket tonight. That's a big one. Good feed to Nillen. Underneath, he steps back out. Now back to Chaitin on this end. Nice feed to O'Connor. That was a beautiful pass. Almost taken away again. Sullivan loses it. Keeling sticks the hands in there, gets a paw on it. Now a travel called, so Cougars get it right back. 58.1 seconds to play in the half. 49-23, Bishop Connolly leads. Reardon trying to get by Bethany. Tipped away by Lawler. Keeling can't put it up. O'Connor with it. Lawler called on a foul, his second, and that's the 10th for the Wildcats, so it's an automatic 2 shots now for Bishop Connolly. And it should be O'Connor at the line. First one no good for O'Connor. This is his first trip to the line in limited playing time. Hits the second one. So 1 for 2. Oh, that was nice. From the side, Chris Harrison gets his first basket. Cuts it to a 25-point game. Reardon gets the pass off. Chaitin to Nillen. Nillen was there, it's just a little high. So it's a turnover. 19 seconds, the Wildcats will run out the clock. 50-25, Connolly leads. Morrell with it, 7 seconds. To the corner for 3, it's good. Harrison with a quick 5 points to end the half. 50-28 the score. So we finished the first half. We'll step aside. We'll have all the totals from that first half when we come back. Back with the second half here at the LaFrance Gymnasium on Fred TV. Mayflower League boys basketball as the Bishop Connolly Cougars square off against the West Bridgewater Wildcats. Cougars come in at 2-5, Wildcats at 7-3, but Bishop Connolly all over this one. We have an issue with the scoreboard again here. So whistle being blown. Our officials tonight, Brett Morin and Jerry Como. Shot clock is at 0 now at 30. There we go. It didn't want to reset. The Cougars will inbound the ball to start this game, this half. Cougars put up 30 in the first quarter, 20 in the second quarter. Wildcats 12 in the first, 16 in the second. Pulling up for 3, it's short. LaRose has 3 fouls tonight. Have to keep an eye on him. Of course, we switch sides at the half, so Cougars now shooting on the right side of the court. Almost lost kickball. Maybe that's a saving grace there for the Cougars, otherwise this would have been a backcourt violation. Chethan Nera inbounding. McCray with it, he's back in. Almost a foul there, but no call. Dylan Nera with it. So he got the rebound on McCray's attempt. McCray had 15 points in the first half. Really nice first half. That was, he sat the final 4 minutes out of that first half, so he played a great first and second quarter. Chethan to Nillen. Nillen had 3 from outside. McCray underneath, can't put it up. Sullivan with the rebound. It goes out of play. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Now reset to 30 after the rebound.
What's happening with the shot clock? Is it 2 or a fresh 30?
It's not a fresh 30, but
Apparently 2 seconds. Sure looked like it hit the rim, but 2 seconds on the shot clock nonetheless. Reardon trying to get open. Nillen puts it up, no dice. Coach Shea not too happy right now. Shot clock went back to 2 instead of 30. And so the whistle was blown again. There's some new shot clock operators this year, so still getting acclimated to the heavy equipment, if you will. Scoreless start, though, to this third quarter. Just over a minute has elapsed. Supposed to be 25 on the shot clock. Coach Shea saying just give him a full 30, doesn't matter. So, and realizing the lead is pretty large right now, so Coach Shea saying, what's 5 seconds? Just makes the defense have to play a little longer, that's all. That's a 3 put up by Harrison. No good, he had 1 to end that quarter, and Nera almost went out of bounds. Now full steam ahead. To the corner to Reardon, back to Nillen. Nillen to Sullivan. Sullivan puts it in. Talk about running into traffic. He still got it up. Stolen back. Nillen Nera with it. Reardon to McCray. McCray able to keep it. Back outside. Reardon with a little pull-up jumper, short, gets his rebound back. Now they'll give it to McCray. To Chethan. Passes taken away by Morrell. And it'll be white ball. And Sullivan rolls that one in as well. So he starts off this third quarter with 4 points. Thrown away by Morrell. Cougars ball. Jathan Nera will inbound. Sullivan with it to McCray. McCray puts it in from behind the glass. 17 points for McCray. Travel called on Bethany. He can't believe it. Oh, he thought he had a foul plus the basket. Instead, it's a turnover underneath to Sullivan. Can't put it up. McCray tips it into the hands of Morrell. That's for 3. That's no good. Oh, going down hard is Nera. The red ball. Subs coming in for the Wildcats. We got John Whittam back in, as well as Christian Keeling. Harrison coming out and Bethany coming out. Quick outside to Morrell, all alone, and he drains it. That's his first from downtown. Jathan Nera, he's gonna drive. Underneath to McCray. Boy, he's got that pass down pat. Seen that a couple times tonight. That's how you play selfless basketball. Not worried about points. As LaRose put that one up. And he gets the rebound back. He'll put up 2 instead of 3. Nera saying, no, I'll give it to the big guy. Get him some points. Millen to Reardon. Reardon to Sullivan underneath. Oh, that's going to be a travel. No travel. Foul there. Thought he took an extra step. And let's see. It's a foul on Morrell, his 3rd. Sullivan to the line for the first time tonight. That one rolls off. Go figure, after so many fouls in that first half, this is just the first foul in the second half. Matt Lawler coming out, giving way to Alex Baker, number 14. Sullivan comes up empty. Travel called, it'll be Cougars ball. So Jathan Nera will inbound. Sullivan with it, nice little spin move. Rolls off the back of the rim. Morrell all alone, tipped by McCray, taken back. Denied at the net. Nera to McCray, and that one is lost. Reardon going to take a seat, give way to Bacon. They've been trading spots tonight. Morrell to Whittam to Baker for 2. Good sequence there. Baker's first basket of the game in limited time. Jathan Nera, wow, he put it up. Now it's tipped. Millen trying to get it back. Cannot. Nice job there on the other side. LaRose puts it in, but Keeling stealing that one back. Had to work for it. Coach Shea telling Jathan Nera, slow it up a bit. High pass to McCray. McCray is fouled. He'll have 2 shots. Christian Keeling tagged for his first foul. And McCray will head to the line. First one's good. Second one's good. 60 points on the night for the Cougars. McCray with 19 of them. 3 is put up by Whittem. No good. Baker with the rebound. Gets it out to LaRose and they'll reset. Spins back. Puts it in. Again, pass to McCray. Doesn't fall, but he's fouled. 4th foul on Morrell. Suspect that he'll be taking a seat for a little while. McCray hits the first one. Whittem coming out, giving way to Nick Bethany. Morrell stays in, surprisingly. McCray 1 for 2 on that one. LaRose going to the basket, driving hard. He puts it back again. He's had a nice few minutes. 8 points in this 3rd quarter for him. Sullivan to McCray. McCray can't put it in. Gets the rebound back, and now it's lost by Morrell. It's lost. Morrell taking it back. Baker loses it. McCray, like they're playing volleyball right now. Chaithanera puts it up for 2. And 1 for the foul. Baker puts it in for 2. McCray called on the foul. It's going to be his first. And the Cougars first in this half. So after the basket was made, quick timeout by Coach Shea, and it was put up by LaRose, who has 10 points in this quarter, and now with a chance at a 3-point play. It's a 20-point game. The Wildcats having a strong 3rd quarter. They've outscored the Cougars so far. McCray comes up with it. Chaithanera underneath to McCray. Can't put it up. Tipped back to Bacon. It's a foot race. And it's going to be white ball. Looks like Bethany stepped out of bounds. Chethan Nera with it. Come up on 60 seconds to play in the third quarter. Nilan Nera from downtown. That one's no good. Sullivan tips it back in. Given away. We're going to have a jump ball here. Good effort from both sides there. Everybody on the court. It'll be Wildcats ball. Chris Harrison inbounding. Bethany with a quick pull-up three. It's no good. And another foul that's going to come on the Cougars. It's on Nilan Nera, his first. So Cougars have 2 fouls. McCray with 1 and Nera with 1 this half. Oh, LaRose at the line again. That one was good. And the second was good. So an 18-point game. It's more than 25 points at one time. Chethan Nera found a lane. +1 for the foul. So the basket was good. 4th foul on the Wildcats. The and one is missed by Chethan Nera. LaRose has had a huge third quarter, and he's going to go to the line again. So McCray back to the line as Chethan Nera is hit with another foul. So that's 3 for the Cougars. Last foul on the Wildcats was on Keeling. LaRose had 7 points coming into this quarter. Now has 21. He's had 14 points this quarter. Bacon for 3. Got it! Big 3 with 5 seconds left. Keeling pulls up, knocks it down for 2. (68-49) the score at the end of 3. Wildcats looking a little better there. Cougars held to 18, their lowest output of the game in any quarter. But 21 points for the Wildcats. It's their best of any quarter tonight. And 21 for Cody LaRose, who had a 14-point third quarter. Definitely the spark plug that the Wildcats needed coming out of the half. Nilan Nera held scoreless in that quarter. Still has 15 for the Cougars. McCray with 22, leading all scorers. Bishop Connolly with 4 players into double digits. Chethan with 10. Kevin Sullivan with 12. Nilan with 15. McCray with 22. A 3 for Reardon at the end of the quarter. And 5 points for Sean O'Connor off the bench in that second quarter. 68-49, Bishop Connolly leads West Bridgewater. 4th quarter about to begin on Fred TV Channel 9. Mayflower League actions here from the LaFrance Gymnasium. Evan Massoud with you for the remainder of this one. Hope that you'll stick with us. Cougars looking really good tonight. Sullivan outside to Chethan Nara. Back to brother Nillen. McCray gets it in traffic, end around. Can't put it up. Baker comes out with it. Stolen by Chethan Nara. Breaks free. Gets a push. He's going to pick it back up. Nillen Nara with it now. Sullivan. Back to Nillen. Chethan on the move. Bacon coming to grab it. 10 on the shot clock. Sullivan off the fingertips. Nice touch. He's got 14. 70 points for the Cougars tonight. Matt Lawler looking to check back in as he takes a seat near the scorer's table for 3. Nick Bethany with his second from outside. Gives him 6. Chethan Nara with it. Sullivan takes the handoff to Nillen, to McCray. Back to Chethan. Oh, we thought of 3. Basket counts. Fourth foul for LaRose. As Harrison and Baker come out of the game for the time being. Lawler back in. Three-point play. 21-point game. Keeling with a pull-up jumper for 2. He's got 8 points. Chethan can't put it up. McCray loses it. Whittem with a long pass. Kept in by Keeling, but Sullivan gets it. Bacon can't roll it in. LaRose comes away with it. Wide open for Bethany. That one's off the front of the rim. Keeling with the rebound. No dice. White ball. Heard Coach Shea in the background saying, take your time. Just over 5 minutes to play. Cougars with a 19-point lead at the moment. Out to Nillen. Oh, he thought of 3, but he decided against it. Back to Chethan, now to McCray. McCray loses it. Keeling steals it away to Whittem. Whittem drives, can't put it up. Sullivan with the rebound. With Chethan for 3. That's his 3rd from outside. Whittem for 3. His 2nd from outside. Foul called on Bethany is his 1st. Team 5th. Dylan Blechner coming into the game, number 4, his first stint into the game. As well as DJ Morrell coming back in. He has 4 fouls. Keep an eye on him, as well as Cody LaRose. Both are into the game. That's number 12 and number 21. Bethany all over Chris Bacon. He's called on his second straight foul. Sixth foul. So 2 for Bethany, 6 all night for the Wildcats. Jathan gets the pass, gives it to Sean O'Connor, who's into the game now for McRae. And just like that, Morrell back in, and now Morrell fouls out. So that's the 7th foul for the Wildcats. It's a bonus situation now for the Cougars. Coach Shea calling timeout on the Cougars side. So fouls in this half here, 7 for West Bridgewater, 3 for Bishop Connolly. And that was the 5th and final foul of the night for Morrell, so we closed the book on him. He finished the night with 7 points. So O'Connor at the line. And he misses the first. This is O'Connor's second trip to the line. He's now 1 for 3 after that miss. An 0 for trip that time. Bethany with it to Bleckner. Off the side of the rim as Harrison can't put it up. Nice pass by Nera around Bethany to Sullivan. Nera gets it back. Kevin Sullivan, Nilan Nera, Jathan Nera have played the entire game. Nilan to Sullivan, 5 on the shot clock. Sullivan puts it in. Is that a nice game? 16 points for Kevin Sullivan tonight. We're under 4 minutes to play. A 3 was put up, no good. Sean O'Connor comes away with the rebound, puts it in the hands of Chris Bacon. Two football players, Trevor Reese and Harold Beckford, on the sitting near the scores table, getting ready to check in for the Cougars. Sullivan to the basket again, almost the same exact move from the same spot. 80 points for Bishop Connolly tonight. They extend the lead to 23. 2.5 to play. You're on Fred TV. Cody LaRose with a travel. So number 22, Harold Beckford into the game, as is number 5, Trevor Reese, and another football player, number 13, Alec Kafori, into the game. Main starters taking a seat. Nilan Nera takes a seat, as does Chris Bacon. Sean O'Connor also coming out of the game for Bishop Connolly. 3 on the shot clock. Sullivan gets it off in time for 2. We're under 2 to play. West Bridgewater's Sam Rogers and Matt Gillis getting ready to check in as LaRose puts up 2. Timeout for the rest of the subs. Number 23 and number 24, that's Lucas Wu and Adam Deliker. As Sullivan and Chaithanera come out of the game for the Cougars. Whittam and LaRose out of the game for West Bridgewater. All the subs in now. This one just about over. A 25-point lead again for Bishop Connolly, 82-57. Wu gives it up. Good hustle there is right. Thrown away. Under 90 seconds now to play. Nice night for Sullivan. He added quite a few in this fourth quarter. He had 20 points on the night. 3 put up by Harold Peckford is short. Ooh, going down hard. Alex Baker giving up the body with a minute to play. Last thing you want is to get injured here in the final minutes of a game. Thrown away by Connolly. Going for 3. That was Sam Rogers. Deliker running it down. That's put up for a 3. That was Alex Baker for 3. 15 seconds. Beckford with it. Hands it off. Put up by Adam Deliker. He'll get a point off the bench in the final 10 seconds of the game. Cougars are going to win it. Basket counts there at the end by Keeling. Nice job there at the buzzer. 84-62, the final score. Bishop Connolly grabs the win. Really impressive game for the Cougars tonight. We appreciate you tuning in to Fred TV Channel 9 for this Mayflower League matchup here at the LaFrance Gymnasium at Bishop Connolly, where the Cougars came out on top of the West Bridgewater Wildcats, 84-62. Our camera person tonight, Brooke Tevz, working the game solo, doing a great job to provide us with the photos. Again, thank Principal Myron and the athletic director here, Cesar Gonzalez, for the accommodations. Great seats here at Bishop Connolly. One last time, final score, 84-62. The Cougars win it on their home court. I'm Evan Massoud. We'll see you again soon.